What's up guys, it's your boy John. We back again with another video. I got something from idoing. A lot of you guys have been requesting about. Let's look at the, a nice universal double din. Now this one is a universal double din made for Toyotas. So if you have this kind of basic design, then you'll be able to, it's the design that fits most Toyotas. You have this little round shape. You think of Toyota FRS, the older Corollas, even the older, this round shape. Check it out. So we have that kind of round shape I was talking about, 200 by 100 aspect ratio, so a little bit bigger than your, say, your standard universal, which is like 198 by 98 or something like that. So this is a little bit bigger, and we got the little pup right there making all sorts of noise. I hope everyone's doing a good job working from home. It's tough times nowadays. So yeah, there you go. You got it says Corolla, but it's multiple types of cars. Now looking at the side, it just has the quality control, and then looking at the back, it has a cutout for the SIM card, but it doesn't have. We have to look at the accessories, see what we got there. And then you can see the motherboard layout. It has DTV, of course, Wi-Fi, GPS antenna. These are empty holes, more empty holes, radio, and looks like there's no micro SD card on the back, but you saw one in the front right there. So let's look at the harnesses. I also got the external adapter right here. So we have an external adapter. It's basically for Android Auto and Apple Carplay. So you can always, if your head unit doesn't have Android Auto or Apple Carplay, you can always buy Android Auto or Apple Carplay externally and plug it through USB. So taking a look at the harnesses, we got the harnesses right here, and looks like sometimes they give you trim tools. It's really nice when they do give you trim tools because it just makes the install that much easier, and it helps. We've got the plastic trim removal tools, so it shouldn't scratch your interior. First harness we're going to take a look at, let's just pull this over here. We have the just all the accessories and stuff like that. A lot of that, remember we were looking at the back of that blue spot right here? So think of external cameras, microphones, TV, IR. Look at all this. Most of these are just cameras, so reverse cameras, and this is where you probably do your amp out too. You have the subwoofer, rear out right, rear out left, front. Now with these head units, they don't have two RCA jacks for subwoofers, just one, so just keep that in mind. Next thing we have is the microphone, so we're gonna have to route that somewhere. Additional USBs, which is perfect because we're going to be hooking up one of the USBs through the CarPlay adapter. So you just kind of hook it up, CarPlay and Android Auto, bam, like that. And yeah, we should have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. GPS antenna, notice that the port is a little bit different than usual. That's like idoing's motherboard design. And then we have the actual harness where the magic happens. So yeah, you got the radio, and it's also powered. So when you're looking at a radio cable, it usually just has this. Well, sometimes we'll have this additional blue wire, and if you don't need to wire this, but if you don't wire this, your antenna signal will be pretty weak. So you want to get that blue. And to get that power, it's an easy connector right there. You can probably use it somehow, but that's how you would get power to this bad boy right here. Looking at this, it's the standard Toyota. Obviously, this is a Universal Toyota head unit, so you want to use these universal. You have rear speakers, power, dimmer. Everything goes pretty much on this wire. There is some steering wheel controls, which here is the 2 brown wires, and then the ground for those brown wires. So if your harness does not fit this cable, because Toyota does change it up, this plug style sometimes, you're gonna have to just cut it and it'd be those 3 wires. So it's not too bad. You can just splice 3 wires. But yeah, that's the unboxing for the Toyota Universal Head Unit that I got. It has DSP, it has a PX5, Android 9.0 with 4 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of internal storage. It's a nice model. I think this is gonna fit most. Right now I have a tablet style on my car, so I'm gonna have this one. I like the design right here. It looks very clean. It looks very OEM, and I just want to see how that flush style looks like again, because it's a good look. And notice how it is like a single DIN style, which is nice because now you can tuck more wires and stuff without having issues with just overall issues right here. You can tuck more wires in there. But yeah, stay tuned. I'm gonna do the install very soon, and I hope everyone's doing well given the situation that we're in 2020. See you guys later. Peace.